What can passion do? Angus Grossop, the writer, once said, "I've got a great ambition to die of exhaustion rather than boredom." And it's so true. When you don't do the things you love, your health can suffer. Common signs of neglecting your passion can include headaches, insomnia, tiredness, depression, irritability. For many people who aren't following their passion, they've just lost their spark, their joy. They just feel listless, lifeless, as though life has no meaning. The body never lies. You often feel heavy, weighted down, tense. However, many people soldier on, ignoring the warning signs their body has given them. It's easy to rationalize these feelings away, but the reality is that your life and your soul is calling out for something else. Have the courage to say enough and pursue a more satisfying alternative. So I love listening to my body barometer, and this can be one of the ways that you can find your passion. You can find the thing that makes your soul sing. And I often tell the story of going to the beautiful, in New York, what's the name of it, I forget now, but the beautiful art gallery there, and standing in front of a Monet painting. And I just had this really visceral reaction of my heart was racing. I was feeling excited, inspired, my palms were sweaty. I was just feeling like in my body this whole kind of, my eyes were watering, and it was just so amazing. I just wrote it down, and I recognised that it was just reminding me of my love of painting, which I had loved as a child but hadn't done for over a decade, and specifically my love of oil painting. So here I was standing in front of a beautiful Monet, and it just really reached out and just grabbed me and said, wake up, follow this passion for creativity and art that you have. So these are some of the ways your body barometer can also point you to the things that are callings to your soul. You can't fake a body reaction. You can't deny, that's why they use those lie detector tests. You can't deny when your heart is racing, your temperature is elevated, your pulse is beating with joy. And the same is true when something's not, when you're faced with a choice and it's not really a true passion. You can feel that in your body too. You can feel a sort of a heaviness. Imagine I was holding my two hands out, and in one I said, here is this option, follow my creativity, and in the other hand, go and become an accountant. And even I could hear it in my body as I talk. I don't want to be accountant. Some people love accounting. They may feel differently. When I think about them and I'm holding them both in my arms and my palms, I can feel that one is lighter. It's like bubbling up. It's like a bouncy ball. And the other is like a big lead balloon, big lead weight. So that's how you can also test what your passions are as well. The other thing to remember is regret. One of the ways that you can remind yourself of the power of passion is to say, well, how will I feel if I don't pursue this opportunity? How will I feel if I don't choose this path that I'm being called to walk down? Regret because of not following things that you want to do, things that your soul is calling you to do, is just such a dreadful thing. To be aware of what you want and not pursue it, to spend years regretting things you never achieved or experiences you never had. Don't be that person. Don't be the person who in your heart knows what you're capable of and never pursue it. Regret because of a life not fully lived is truly a major source of depression, stress and anger for so many people. One of my clients who I helped build a thriving coaching business, Clive, who built a business called Significant Lives, was a pastor, and he was always going to funerals and hearing that people hadn't really fulfilled their potential on their deathbeds. They'd be telling him of the regrets they'd had. And so he wanted people to start living a significant life now. And that's my desire for you. My greatest wish is that you'll get to the end of this course and you'll realise, gosh, I only get one shot at life. I'm not going to spend it regretting opportunities I never took and dreams I never lived. What would you do if you were 10 times bolder?